You should know this as well. It's for ta'aruf, so we may know one another. Do you understand? Allah says in the Quran that you should know as well. Yeah. Inna khalaqna. We created you from a single pair of male and female into nations and tribes that you may know one another. But this doesn't make me better than you or me, you better than me. It's a inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. But the best and most honorable amongst you are those who are God pious or God fearing. So what happened to you? What happened? You stopped believing?
No, because I read the book. I
Yeah.
educated myself.
Which education?
The book.
No, you educated yourself by reading the book?
Ignorance without
What's your name?
knowledge.
Yeah.
Ignorance without knowledge.
Hamza.
Ignorance without knowledge creates belief.
Okay, so what is this knowledge you have?
Knowledge without ignorance creates knowledgeable people who then make a better choice. So by having an informed understanding of something, you can make an informed consent to something. In predominance, Muslims have no such thing.
Are you atheist now?
Therefore,
Are you atheist or?
let me finish. So therefore, Muslims make a choice in ignorance. If you ask the entire population of Islamic people around the entire world, have you read the Quran? 80% of them will say to you, Inshallah, one day I will read this book that I'm supposed to read. So that means they're choosing in ignorance. In ignorance.
I finished?
So that's why I chose not to be ignorant, and I chose a better path, not to believe that.
What is the path that you chose?
Seeking the truth.
Is it atheism? What is it? Are you Jack in the Box, Christian?
Word. That's just a bunch of words to identify.
So how am I supposed to know what your path of enlightenment
I'm
is?
seeking truth.
But what is that? Is it atheism?
Any truth. The truth is the truth.
Okay, the truth is it. So what is it that you've come to? If you come to the understanding that this is not
God
true.
doesn't exist. God doesn't exist.
Okay, is this what you believe in? That God doesn't exist?
I have no belief. Belief is the lack of knowing.
Huh? Belief is the lack
lack
of
of knowing.
lack of knowledge.
Lack
That's
of
acknowledged.
knowing.
That's agnostic. Just for someone who's knowledge, you should
You
know
have
that's
belief that
agnostic.
God exists.
That's
You
agnostic.
don't know
That's the definition of agnostic. Yeah. Let's take it tone down. If you believe you know
have a
more,
mic, nobody can hear me.
no, you know I don't mind you shouting. I don't mind you shouting.
Nobody
But
can
we have
hear
to have
me in your
conversation.
video. I know nobody
What
can-
does
I watch
agnostic
your
mean?
videos.
What
I
does
know-
agnostic?
I know
But I'm
nobody can
nice
hear
guy.
me.
I'm nice guy.
They can hear you.
I'm nice guy, isn't I? I don't berate you. If you don't know,
So I
you
have
don't
to
know.
speak not
No,
loud
no, I
so they
don't.
can
I
hear
don't
me.
mind that. But I'm saying
I'm not
what
speaking
what
loud
does
at you.
agnostic? What does agnostic has mean? What
I'm
does
speaking too loud.
no, what is, I need to know who I'm talking to engage. Do you understand? If you believe that
Why do
you
you need
found,
to? Let's speak about
I'm
the
telling
Quran.
you, if you believe that you found the path of enlightenment, then likewise you should share this path of enlightenment. You said all of us as Muslims are ignorant that we do not know.
Said in predominance.
80% of
People
them,
haven't
yeah?
read it.
That's a
Ignorance doesn't
massive
mean bad.
amount. Yeah, man.
Ignorance doesn't mean
That's
bad.
fine.
It just means that you
That's
don't
fine.
know.
That's fine. But enlightenment, yeah, it means something good. It means that you do know. So this is why I'm trying to understand. What is it you have with this knowledge that makes you know and that I don't know? The simple question: is it that your worldview is atheism? Is it agnosticism? Is it Christianity? Because I need to engage with you, Has.
Like that. You see?
Do you understand?
Because you have to choose that. You have to find a pot to put me in.
Well, you called me Muslim, didn't you?
No, you
How
chose.
do you know I'm a
You
Muslim?
chose.
Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you said-
I never said
yeah,
that.
you
I could
said-
be agnostic.
Oh, so you're speaking.
I'm in speaker's
You're
corner.
preaching as an
I
agnostic
am a
person.
Muslim. I'm not Jack in the box.
There you go.
I am, but I'm not Jack in the
Wait,
box.
I didn't put
I
you in
don't
that box.
hide. No,
I didn't put you
you
in that
did
box.
before you started the
You said
conversation.
assalamu alaikum, brother. What's your
Christians say assalamu alaikum. Did you
okay,
not say
fine.
wa
I'll take
alaikum
it back.
salam?
Are you Muslim?
Do you as
I'll
not
ask
say
you a
wa
question.
alaikum
Are you
salam?
Muslim?
You know what I mean? You as a
I don't say that.
non-Muslim said wa alaikum
I
salam.
don't say that.
You didn't say wa alaikum salam.
I say it by respect. I don't say it by
Exactly. That's fine now, doesn't it? It doesn't make you Muslim. There are many, yeah. So that argument it failed. So again, why is it that you don't want to? Okay, but why do you want to be a Jack in the box?
No, you're putting me in a box that to identify me so that you could choose an argument.
To engage
You have
with
no
you.
argument.
No, to engage. Of course, I can't argue with someone who I
Seeking the
don't know.
truth.
If I have
That's
a
my
Christian
box.
with me,
Seeking the
I
truth.
need to know what his worldview is. Do you get it, Has? If he is an
Yeah, but
Eastern
I
or
was actually
listen,
talking
listen.
about the Quran,
If he
not
is
about
an
my
Eastern,
worldview.
no, it's a dialogue. If it's an Eastern Orthodox, Western Orthodox, a Catholic, a Protestant, I need to represent their position correctly in order to engage with it and critique it. Likewise, if I ask you, it shouldn't be laborious for you to tell me that you're atheist. So be it. Do you understand? I'm a Muslim. What are you?
A truth seeker.
It's very ambiguous. Would you like to elaborate?
I believe that we should evaluate all knowledge
Okay.
to have an understanding when something is either truthful or not truthful, and then find and extract materials that correlates to whether or not whatever has been taught to you, given to you, indoctrinated, or provided to you is actually the truth of
Okay,
the
how
knowledge
did
that
we
you're
as
supposed to
human
understand.
beings, can you tell me through this
You can't ask
spectacular
me
knowledge?
questions that are beyond me, right? It's gonna be
No, that's
difficult.
fine. That's fine. If you can say I don't know, I'm not one of those people that are berate if you don't know. We have to have an honest one. First of all, as a Muslim, I will remain humble. I won't say that I'm knowledgeable and I'm on this path. Yeah, do you understand? I think this is just pretentious, to be honest. Yeah, there's only a limited amount of books we can read in the first place. But if you say that these Muslims are ignorant, 80% hear me, are ignorant, and then you take the higher moral ground. So I would like to understand how you came to that position, and this is where we're going to be parsimonious and examine your view as well as mine. So my question is, how did we as humans, from your knowledge and worldview, exist or creation without a creator? This is a prime question.
That's a very difficult question to answer. Of course, I wouldn't know.
It's a difficult question. But how do you then exclude God?
Because
This is your
just
first
because
admission.
something exists doesn't mean something else must have existed to make that something.
Have you ever seen in your perceivable universe, yeah? Because how do you discern things? How do you, as a human, except through your perceptions, your eyesight, your hearing, this and that, how do you perceive things? Except with these. Every single thing around you that is a creation came from a creator. This is what you have as visual evidence. Now, I'm asking you, if something from your worldview, which is about knowledge and truth seeking, how did something come from nothing? Very simple question. We should be able to get past this one quickly so we can go into other things
That
like
was
abiogenesis or how the reproduction happened or you know how a unicellular thing became multicellular. I want to go. So this is the first question I want to, and how information in DNA, how information in these things come. I want us to really get into these knowledgeable questions, but we have to first start off how creation started. Mr. Knowledgeable.
brother, it's difficult
It's
to answer,
difficult.
right?
Yeah, of course.
Because your book gives you a simplicity of answers by saying clot, blood, and all of these things. You think that completely explains
No, no.
how everything is
Logically,
created.
I'm asking you logically.
But in every book you look at, they all give you fragmented
So are you happy
understanding
to
of
say you
things.
don't know?
I said that 3 times already.
Yeah, I know. So
But I'm just
the point
you
is,
asked me
the
three times,
point
so I'm
is,
answering
no, no,
again.
no. The point
I
is,
don't
yeah,
know.
from all the evidence we have visually, perceptively, everything we see, everything we know, logically, creation requires a creator. You do not believe, no? It's
Logically,
not,
yeah.
not logic, yeah.
Yeah,
So
logically.
you've
From
chosen
our
to choose,
perspective.
yeah. So you've chosen not to use logic in this one
No,
instance,
no,
right?
no, no.
According to your own,
Atoms, quantum field,
okay.
don't require a creator for something to exist.
Of course it is. What is
Where
quantum?
does the air come from?
Which
How's the
air is
air
not. What do you
created?
mean air?
How's the air
It
created? From
depends. The
initial.
air is okay. So air. We believe it's creation, isn't it?
So
But
you're gonna call
if
it God, right?
we
You're gonna
can
say
do no
God
problem.
created.
We can-
So you simplify things that you
No, no,
don't
no. I never
understand
said
by
I
equating
simplify.
it
No,
to
no.
God. So
We
you
don't.
therefore will never find the truth because your way of finding the truth is always say, okay, because I don't understand it, God must have created it,
So
and
would
that's
you
the end
like
of
me
the story.
to? Would you allow me to join?
Just answer.
No, 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 no.
Of course you
But
can.
this would be dishonest to try to reduce the Muslim's position that complexity can only be solved by answering is saying God had done it. We had the greatest, as you should know, philosophers. We had the greatest scientists. We are the ones that created algorithms and algebra and all of these things which describe the natural world. We did not dismiss it. So again, this is extremely unuseful reductionist view that Islam simply says all of this complexity just comes from the creator. No, we believe it comes through the creator, but we also look at the mechanisms of how it became that. So we looked at natural law. You see, all of these doctors in Islam had done this, and we don't dismiss it, and you know this.
No, but
So,
that's
but
not.
you reduced it very
No, no,
simply.
of course, because you're equating
But
something.
you accuse me of making it simple.
No, no.
So who
You,
created the universe?
no, therefore, you cannot explain who created the universe
I,
with
I,
scientific understanding based upon the Quran.
You don't need
Because the
scientific
Quran,
understanding. You cannot use
because the
scientific
Quran,
answers. Can I go to fishing with a dog leash?
yeah, but your
Do you
Quran
understand,
is your
Has?
God's words. So
You know,
therefore, in your Quran,
yeah.
it should have explained to you all the magnificence
Yeah.
of creation in
Yeah.
a scientific, in a metaphysical, in a
Let me
physical,
answer
and
you.
all of those
Yeah.
elements. But it
Has.
does not explain.
Maybe.
It doesn't
Sorry.
explain that to you because your God is not present in that book.
Okay.
It's a man creation. So therefore,
Maybe Has. Yeah, Has. Yeah, it's Has. You said your name is Has.
H is it, yeah.
Hey, am I saying it right? So now the problem is you're asking to go fishing with a dog leash. I hope you understand what I mean by that. Yeah, you're saying how can we explain the universe using science? This is what you say, the creation of the universe. No, because as a scientist, you should know all laws of science breaks down at the initial Big Bang. All laws of science. We know that this is no, it's not. No, it's not. Nature. What's beyond nature? What's outside the universe? Is it nature? What is it? Nature. Outside the universe is it nature?
How can I know what's
Okay,
outside the universe?
if I say what's around the corner, I know this one point. If I say nature is a product of the universe, do you understand? It's
the nature that we live
nature we live exists within the universe. Do you understand?
No,
It's a
it
product
exists
of the
here.
universe.
We don't know what the universe
No,
is.
anything beyond the
You've never been
universe is
outside of this world.
supernatural. No,
Have you been outside of this world?
no.
So
Because
therefore, how can you say that?
because anything,
How
it's
can you
like
say
me
that?
saying what's around the corner and you say more corner. Do you understand?
Yeah, but
It's a non. Nature is a product of
You're
no. It's
within
not.
that existence. You
No,
cannot explain
no,
something
no.
outside of the
No, no,
existence
no.
by saying because I exist here, so therefore everything must be the same there.
No, no, you are
cannot say
saying
that.
this. If
You're saying so. No, but he's saying the universe.
anyway, I haven't been able to push this argument much further than the first question because you argued that you are knowledgeable and that you're seeking truth.
I gave you knowledgeable
No, you haven't. The first question, I haven't even got into ABI,
You
AB
said,
genesis.
who's God?
One second, I haven't even got into your AB genesis, the reproductive system, how we got language. No,
We're talking about your Quran,
no,
not about
no,
science.
no, no,
We don't
no,
need to
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
science.
no. You said you're a truth seeker. I'm more than happy to discuss this, and
The
our
truth
scholars
about
have.
God.
Yeah, and
That's
we
what we're
have,
discussing.
So you're the one that came in a way that suggested that you had the truth. I said I'm humble and I'm happy for you to
I'm
say,
seeking the
yeah,
truth.
that's fine. But you said 80% of Muslims don't know nothing more or less, and you're
That is
really
the truth.
beating down on
That is the
Muslims.
truth.
So I expect when someone
Shall we
comes to
take a
that
number? Shall we
has, yeah,
take a number?
I guarantee you could do that with all atheists.
Should
Yes
we
or
take a
no?
number?
Yes, no.
Shall we take
Can
a
we?
number?
Yeah, I need to pray also. Anyway, you could do this in honesty with all people. Do you understand, Has? Do you understand? Unfortunately, we haven't got this conversation past the ground yet. I was hoping to do so, but ultimately, you're left with the fundamental question: how did something come from nothing? And then afterwards, have to explain, since you believe in scientism, which is the dogmatic understanding, all things. You say how can science prove? How can we prove by science? Oh, but what is scientism? Do you know?
To see it as a cult.
No.
It is.
No, that's
It
not what
is.
scientism is.
It is.
Scientism is the dogmatic understanding that all things can be explained by science. And one of the axioms of science, yeah, or the presuppositions, is that we base it on logic and mathematics. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah, of
So
course.
there's something,
But that's
the
what your
effect.
religion is. That's
No,
what
no, no.
religion
Listen,
is.
listen to what I'm
Everything
saying.
can be explained
So
by this
listen,
code. Science says the
I
same
I
thing.
need you to track what I'm saying. Yeah,
I do.
the cause is always greater than the effect. So if the effect of cause of science is logic and mathematics, then you cannot be expected to use science to be explaining the universe that you are in. Yeah? Anyway, take care. Let me go pray, mate.
Do you know who this belongs to?